Hello everyone. Today our motivational topic is knowing your worth. You can have control over more than you realize. Have you ever been in a relationship with someone who made you feel like you were not enough? And did it cause you to experience pain on the inside of your soul to the point of exhaustion sometimes? When this happens, you may feel extremely heavy in your heart and wonder why. You may go over situations in your head trying to pinpoint exactly what you did wrong or what did you not to do that you should have done to make the person not see you as a unworthy. But perhaps it's time you contemplate something different, like maybe you did not do anything wrong. Maybe that person just doesn't realize your worth. Being in an unfulfilling relationship is one of many ways that can make you doubt your worth, which can transform itself into you ignoring your own worth just to try and please somebody else. Just remember, your value doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. This is a lesson that I had learned to for myself because I always seemed to struggle with self-worth. I was a hopeless people pleaser, often doing whatever to make somebody else happy. So, how to know your worth and tap into your true value? You had think that somebody who puts themselves out there every single day, pitching to a new clients, building an excellent reputations, traveling and world, and writing content on the topic of self-esteem would have a pretty decent grasp on knowing their worth, would not you? To the world, it looks like I have it all together. I project a badass confidence persona, but inside self doubt eats away at me. Knowing my worth has been an ongoing battle, but seen going self employed, abandoning the area of buying a house and choosing instead the life of a digital nomad. It's felt like a full blown internal war. Just the over month. So, for many, the trap external validation begins early on and continues throughout life in one form or another. The upshot is many folks learn that their fundamental sense of self esteem and self worth comes not from within themselves but from other people. So they constantly seek approval from people around them. This happened to me. I started obsessing over others' opinions and in the process lost touch with who I really was. My growing awareness of these led me to see just how much I linked my identity to external validation. Exploring your values, we think we have a grip on our values, but it's all too easy, especially in today's saturated world of social media, to get derailed by other person's judgments about what makes a worth life, job, or dreams. To get there, we have to reflect on our core values. I don't just mean those typical stock answers that we will churn out in job interviews. I mean diving deeper, finding that punk energy that's trapped in a sea of negative self talk and giving in an outlet for expressions, letting its voice be heard. When I want to tune it to what I really value in life, I try to carve out time for the activities that keep me grounded to myself. For some, yoga or meditations work well. For me, painting is when I can really detangle what I think from what others think in many ways. Our self worth is tied to being expressive, and I have learned that it's important to own that because self ownership is linked to self worth. The future you, if you are finding these whole topics painfully relatable, then there is one particular exercise that you can try to instill some inner peace. It's called future self visualizations. Start by conjuring up an image of your future self. Mine is a barefoot old lady. So, the path to self worth, whether it is feeling comfortable with your life decisions or getting confidence with the rates you charge clients. Recognizing your worth is a journey. It's about acknowledging your skills and talents, embracing your imperfections, and above all, knowing you are deserving of respect, love, and kindness regardless of external factors. While this journey is personal, some steps can help illuminate your path also. Start by doing some future self visualizations to help you tap into the life you truly want. If that doesn't work for you, try identifying role models that you gravitate gravitate to and use them for inspirations. Another great opinion is to do some journaling as a way of uncovering your values. Set boundaries. Lose those toxic people on social media. Let clear boundaries with anyone in your life who doesn't make you feel good. Say no to people or events that don't line up with what you believe in. And this is important. Do it kindly, confidently, and unapologetically. Identify your strengths. What are you good at? What makes you unique? Is it your creativity, resilience, or perhaps your empathy? Knowing your strengths and acknowledging them is a vital step in recognizing your worth. Own your achievements, celebrate your success, big or small, whether it's a promotions, completing a course, or simply making someone smile, acknowledgement. Your achievements. Challenge negative thoughts. It's natural to have self doubt and negative thoughts, but but it's essential to question and challenge them. Challenge negative thoughts. It's natural to have self doubt and negative thoughts, but it's essential to question and challenge them. Reframe your mindset, focus on your accomplishment, and be kind to yourself. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, respect your boundaries, and recognize your value. Be kind to yourself, especially during setbacks. Embrace your imperfections and recognize that everyone has flaws. Remember that you deserve compassion and understandings, just like everyone else. Your self worth is not defined by your career, appearances, or the number of likes on your social media post. It's about acknowledging your intrinsic value as a human being. When you truly recognize your worth, you create a strong foundation for personal growth, fulfillment, and genuine success. So, even though it may look like I have it all figured out. The truth is, I am still learning and growing every day. And that's okay. It's a long and difficult road, but one that's well worth traveling. So sometimes it's hard when there are so many people out there with ego. There are people older than you who are afraid of your energy and block your way to the top. Where are people who are scared that you are going to lose their power? To the young and passionate, to the self driven and ambitious, to the fearless and determined. That's right, there are people out there with ego, and once that is uh, threatened, their self defense mechanism kicks in, and because they are trying to protect themselves, they try to bog you down. Sometimes people make judgments based on tangible things like proven skills, sets, and years of experience. But if you are young, it's impossible to have several tangible assets and numbers to prove. What you can prove is that you have always achieved what you set yourself to achieve, be it winning a basketball match, mastering a musical instrument, or getting high distinctions in your favorite subject. What most people don't realize is that the intangible stuff is actually the fuel. The intangible stuff that you cannot see but feel. The intangible stuff you sense when you talk to that person. The spark in your eyes, the enthusiasm in the tone of voice, the fearless attitude, and the determinations that you are going to muster. Whatever you set your mind to, the power of mind is the strongest and most significant asset one can have. Passion, self drive, and, and curiosity. These things cannot be taught or acquired. You are either born with it or you were not. If you were got it, no one can compete with you on that. And it's the fuel, it's the energy, it's the gas or petrol that keeps you going. It's your battery life. You have got it, and that is the advantage that you have over other people. Don't lose it. Don't ever let anyone destroy it. Obviously, not every job requires that. Obviously, not everyone wants that in the person they are going to be managing. Obviously, not everyone wants to be dealing with a person with such uh, entrepreneurial spirit and drive. Don't be disheartened by people who try to offend your self worth because they are not worth your value. Respect yourself. Know that you are worth. Don't lower your self worth for someone. Walk away from those that undervalue you. You are worth more than that. Your time is worth more than that. Your energy is worth more than that. You don't need to, or you don't need that kind of shit. The moment you feel like you have to proven your worth to someone is the moment to absolutely and utterly walk away. So be happy in your life and believe in yourself. Thank you.